So I was just kind of waiting for a minute. I was gonna do a little bit of a contact tutorial. A friend on here on this application was trying to get her contacts in last night and struggling. I know she had another friend that was gonna show her, so but I thought I'd just put another one up. I have a YouTube video up on Contacts 101 because I wear cosplay contacts and I also wear like regular everyday contacts. And you have to pretty much not mind touching your eyeball a little bit when it comes to contacts. But I was just going to do my blue contacts today. Hopefully I can just record and put this back on because I'm going to go ahead and get started. I showed the video with her. So make sure I just wash my hands. Wash your hands. Make sure they are nice and clean. After you get nice clean hands, make sure you have a really good solution. This was actually recommended to me by my by my optometrist, so I use it. It's BioTrue multi-purpose solution, so you can store your contacts in this, and you can actually directly put it in the eye, because there are some contact solutions that you cannot do that. So first off, after washing my hands, I wet my hands with BioTrue. Then I will get out the contact. I wet both hands. I'm doing it over here because I have makeup here. Because since I'm on, I might as well just do some makeup because I was going to do some promotional videos here shortly. So why not, right? Alright, after I get my hands wetted, I will remove the contact from its case. And contacts, you can tell there is a wrong way and a right way, and that could give you troubles if you have it the wrong way. When you have it on your finger, hold it kind of up to the light and you will see the rim. If it is incorrectly on your finger, like inside out, the rim of it will have like a bow to it. And I can actually see this one. This is one of my older contacts. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this on camera, but I'll go ahead and bow it. The outer rim will just have like a little bow because it will be the wrong way. Basically, it's inside out. So after you figure out which way is what, I take the BioTrue and just give it a real quick rinse. Make sure it's nice and clean on both sides. Then I put like a dab in the middle of the contact. And then I usually have a sponge over here to dry my hands so I can gently, and I do stress gently, pull down my lower place contact down at the bottom and slide it up. Oops, did I still have it inside out? I think I flipped it back inside. Yeah, I did. Whoops. I haven't put contacts in forever, and this is actually an old set. I might have to put a different set in. Nope, there we go. Scroll it up. And there we go. Just place it in the center, and then I just roll the contact up. And voila. I now have a blue eye. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell that either on here, because I have normally, like, green eyes. It basically, sometimes I like to do this. Like, I'll have my natural green, and then I'll put a blue on for, like, conventions and things. It's very, very funny how few people will actually notice. And then they'll stand there and talk to me for a minute, and then they'll slowly start to notice, and they don't want to say anything because it looks somewhat natural. So they think maybe I might have, isn't it heterochromia? All right, let's try the second side. I'll put both in today. This time I'm not going to flip this one around so I actually know that it's on the right side. Alright, yeah, it's on the right side. Again, clean the contact. Give a little bit of a dribble in the center of the contact. Gently pull. Place contact down at the bottom of the eye and then slowly slide it up. See, it works a lot better when you have your contact actually not inside out, but yeah. Contacts 101. And then what I personally do is I will dump this solution, this old solution, rinse out the case real well, and put fresh solution in. And then my contacts are good to go. And these are actually cosplay contacts. Again, you can't see it on there, but it's like a really, really bright blue on the outside. And since my eyes are green on the inside, it gives me a green ring on the inside. I can try it. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it very well. kind of. It's like an aquamarine on the outside and then a very, very, very green on the inside. All right, contacts are in. Always do contacts before makeup, because once you get makeup and all that goobly gob, you could accidentally insert things into your eyeballs that you don't want inserted into your eyeballs. Next, some of my ride or die palettes. This was recently gifted to me. This is an amazing palette. It's the Masquerade palette. I just got a notification. This is like one of my absolutely favorites. It's by Juvia's Place. I have been absolutely loving just doing multiple looks with this. It's a stunning palette. I was pleasantly surprised. The shades are nice and creamy. They're easy to work with. They're easy to build. Several of the looks in my videos, if you watch, have been done using this particular palette. The Honey and Glass, I actually used this palette. It was this, and I think this one over here to deepen the corners. So yes. The rainbow look that I did in my other video when I was doing the giveaway, actually I did with the Every Hue palette. This is ColourPop. Definitely a great investment. It's an extremely good price. I must say that I am extremely satisfied with this purchase. I was kind of wondering, because, you know, I love ColourPop, but sometimes their stuff is hit or miss. There has been a few that have been a little bit chalky. This is definitely 100% not the case. Another palette that I absolutely love, although I hate this brand at this particular point. They have done some shady crap, and I will not be probably giving them my money any, yeah, you get what I'm saying. This is, the, Peanut Butter and Jelly palette by Too Faced. As you can see, I've almost actually panned right here because this is a really beautiful shade. And the thing I love about these is the chocolate and cocoa smell. It's just absolutely fantastic. I love it, and I'm super sad at some of the shady stuff they're doing. I mean, it's not completely terrible. It's not like some of the makeup brands and what they've been doing, because here comes another Too Faced palette. The Chocolate Bar palette. This is an extremely good thing. I think everybody should probably have one of these kind of palettes in their arsenal. It's just very versatile. You can do like pinkies and purples. You can do like nudes and mauves. So another one of my favorite palettes, and I've almost panned on this. This I think it's supposed to be a cheeker. What is it? A blusher? Yeah, but I use it actually for like brown bone usually. Before you hate, I know, and I bought this before I knew anything, but it is a palette that you will see me use. It is the Pyramid palette. These shades are absolutely fantastic. They're great for highlighting inner corners. I use them as a transition in the top. Let's not talk about these brands, but I was showing you the palettes I'm probably going to use today. Next one, absolutely fantastic palette, you guys. It is extremely affordable, inexpensive. It is the Most Understood palette by ColourPop. The packaging is absolutely fantastic, but the products within the package meet the package standards in my personal opinion. You know, sometimes you buy something because you love the package, and then when you try the shadows, you're like, you know what? It's just going to be something pretty in my collection. This, both fronts, absolutely fantastic. I just absolutely adore the purples and the blues in this palette, and this green over here is absolutely to die for. And the final one I'm just going to go off about today is ColourPop yet again. I can't help it. They are very inexpensive, and they have amazing packaging, and I just cannot help myself, is the Mulan palette. Which, as you can see, I've almost panned already on this one right here. If you see in most of my videos, this shine, like on the inner corner right here, that is always this one. I have gone back to this one time and time again. No matter how many different palettes I have, this one just like is absolutely phenomenal. So let's get into a look for the videos that I'm about to film today. First off and foremost, I already put a little lotion on. I think I'm going to put a little bit more. I've been using this here lately because my skin has been extremely unhappy. It's dye, paraben free. It's the Cereva, I think is the name of the brand. They also have the stuff that's good for like chicken skin. And I get really dry right around here, Mostly I just put a little extra lotion like in the areas that I get super dry, so I don't get like, you know, makeup sticking to those areas. And my face was already cleaned. And then after I go in with my moisturizer, I need to let that set a little bit. Tap the product down. Next product I will be using, because it also has to sit for a little bit, is I use the MAC Prep and Prime for eyeshadow. This is a 24-hour creaseless eyeshadow stuff. It actually works pretty well. Mine's actually pretty old. I need to actually replace it. But it's still working, surprisingly enough. It's tacky, but it's not so tacky that you, like, eyelids are gonna, like, stick together and your makeup will slide around when, you know, you need it to, but it stays when you don't. I'm not flipping anybody off. I just use my middle finger for everything. Sorry. I put that all over the lid. Again, that is Prep and Prime by MAC. 24-hour extended eye base. Had to look for the exact... I've had it so long. And then just give that a second to set on there. Let it get nice and tacky. Let it get... Hello! Welcome! Thank you guys for being here. Again, this is just kind of like an impromptu. Occasionally it happens, like I'm just get something, I just feel like doing something. So after this is set, I just primed my my eyelids. I put my lotion on, and then I'm going to prime my face. I actually use Makeup Forever. Still another good brand. It has some inexpensive stuff. So, you know, if you're trying to, on a budget, put a little bit right here. Mostly where I have large pores, because this is a little bit of a pore filler. A little bit right here. A little bit in my T-zone. And this is a silicone base, so if silicone and your skin do not play nice, then probably not the product for you. Alright. Alright. Are we tacky? Tacky. Alright, we are a little bit tacky. Next thing I do if I'm having a dry face day is I take the MAC's Fix It Prep and Prime. There we go. That's the words I was looking for. And then just do a little nice little mist, because this is not a setting spray. This is actually a refresher spray. So there is a difference. Some people are like, that doesn't, well, it's not meant to hold your makeup on. It just kind of refreshes your face, gives you a little bit of a dewy start to your face. Alright, face is prepped, eyeballs are tacky. Now, depending on what I'm doing the day, sometimes I will do eyes first, and then, but since I'm just staying home, and then foundation, or if I'm going out or whatever and I'm worried about wearing, you know, messing up the foundation, then I will do eyes last. But since I'm going to be at home just recording videos and doing, you know, that kind of thing, I think I'm just going to go ahead and go straight for the eyeballs. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, since I think I actually did not plan this out, I do not know what color I'm doing today, so let's start with just a light base. I'm going to go ahead and take the Juvia's Place palette and go into, this is called Giza. Thank you. I've had it forever. Actually, if you want to hear a story about it, so I actually got this back when I was in college, right? And they usually grow out within a couple years. But the place I went to, because I was a kid and I didn't know any better, was having like a $10 piercing sale. And I was like, yes, why not? So I go in, they stick the needle down, and then they're supposed to get the jewelry in there. He did not get the jewelry in there. It came back out, so he pushed the needle back through again. I like squirted blood across the room and then put it in. So this is so badly scarred. I can probably even wear this when I'm like 80. I don't know. It started to grow out just a little bit. But yeah, I've had this. Oh, goodness sakes. Do I want to age myself? Like 20 years? Somewhere around in there? No, not 20. Because I would have been 18, so 17 years now, and it just has not grown out. Yes, oh no, because if this does get all the way out of my eyeball, I will not be able to get another piercing here, which really sucks because I have grown so accustomed to this because it's been there for so long that I don't know what I'll do without my eyebrow piercing. But at the same time, it has also helped me keep it in there for way past, you know, what most people's eyebrow piercings stay in for. So, bittersweet on that one. All right. Another one of my favorite brands, and these brushes are to die for and crazy, crazy cheap, and I think they're having a sale right now, is, now I'm trying to tell you, Tattoo Junkie. There we go. Tattoo Junkie is absolutely amazing. Absolutely love their brushes. They're super soft. Like, I couldn't be happier with my purchase. If you're looking for a good brush that is not super expensive, dude, you gotta go for Tattoo Junkie. Alright, so I'm gently dipping into these because these are extremely pigmented. Then I'm just going to take this all over the lid. Now, a tip for using your brushes. Some people, and I take it all the way into the corner because it's the lighter shade, make a huge mistake by using the side of the brush like this. Then you're going to end up having to do more work. So using the tip of the brush and holding it at the very end and lightly just doing circles will actually help it blend itself out like effortlessly. Why do I gotta be so pale? Y'all are gonna have a hard time. This is why I stopped doing makeup stuff. Like, I have a YouTube channel, but like, I'm just so pale that like light just reflects off of me and everything looks super white. I tried so many different like light settings. You name it. But you can actually tell a difference between the two eyes. This one's got the base like white, it's like a shimmer, and this one does not yet. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing over here, and I got an eye booger. Yes, eye boogers are good. Work them on in there. Just use that edge. The edge is coned. It's that shape for a reason. It helps you. Hey, hun. Thanks for joining. It just really helps you blend it out. As you can see, I'm very lightly doing this, and it's already just completely blended itself out. Absolutely. And that's partially shadow and partially just the technique on using the brushes. So yeah, just use that tip to its complete advantage, and it will just really help you, like, you know, do whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. All right. Now that I have that on, I'm going to pick my colors. What color should we do today? What color should we do today? It's getting close to Patty's Day. Should we do greens? I love greens. I love ambers and greens. Yeah, let's do a simple little green look today. So I'm going to go ahead and dip back into the Juvia's Place palette. And I'm going to be dipping into Molly. And this one I'm going to take, and I have, so you'll also see me, this is another staple, and you can get less expensive ones of these now, thank goodness, but it's a color switch. So basically, it's a really fast way to switch the color of your brush so you're not mingling the colors. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do green? No. You know what? I'm wearing purple. Let's do purple. Alright, I lied. I'm now going to go into... Let's do this bright. I haven't done this bright pink with purples. Let's do pink and purple. Let's do Bori. And let's just take this into the front part of the eye. Just right in the crease. Ooh. That is stunning. Wow. That is absolutely stunning. I haven't used the pink yet, hence the reaction. Not usually a pink kind of girl. I always gravitate towards like the darker colors. If you haven't picked up from my videos. Wow. That is a really pretty pink. And it's not like darkening or losing its color on the lid, which is excellent. There we go. Nice. And then I'm gonna just kind of smoke it up just a little bit, taking that same brush with whatever leftover product is, and just kind of doing little circles to kind of take that little line and smoke it out so it's not quite so harsh. Plus, I have a little bit of a hooded eye, so I need to take the product up a little bit higher so you can even see the product. Alright, now let's get some purple. Alright, I think I might go for the Misunderstood palette by ColourPop. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go into Forest of Thorns. I'm going to start right here in the middle and work it out. Ooh, yeah, those are going to play really nicely together. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I don't even know, again, if it's going to pick up on camera, but it's a very, very, very reflective purple. Alright, and then I'm going to kind of clear off the brush, and then I'm going to start blending. Actually, I think I'm going to switch out the blending to a fluffier brush. Nice fluffy brush, and this is also Tattoo Junkie. And I'm just going to take these colors up a little bit higher. Yeah, that purple looks really good with that pink. Again, on camera it's going to be harder to tell, simply because, again, I white everything out. Because I'm so pale. Why I gotta be so pale? And let's see if maybe I can get a warmer tone and get better. Let's see, can we make this into where I'm not completely whited out, but you can still see product? Ooh, okay, that's a little better. But it's a little harder to see product. There we go, we'll go with that. Alright, now I've got the pink, and then it's degrading into that little bit darker purple, and the purple is going up. Now I want to deepen the corner, so I'm going to go in, I think, let's check Fade palette. See, yes, this has got it. Fade into Hue ColourPop. Oh, I got disconnected. Alright, ColourPop. Zeke Heist. Over here in the corner. I'm gonna take that on the outer. Ooh, this baby's got fallout. Gotta like really pack it in that corner. I am not sure if anybody's on here. I think I got disconnected and now it's saying good connection. I have no idea what's going on. But I'm packing the purple on the outer corner to the desired amount that I want on there. And then I'm going to get my color switch. And I'm going to buff that out. Nice smoky purple eye. There we go. Okay, so we've got like a really light pink, we've got a little bit darker purple, and then the dark, dark, deep purple in the corner. Juvia's Place was 2 of the colors, and then I am using ColourPop Fade into Hue for the deep, deep, deep purple. Get a little bit more of a wing out there. There we go. I think I need a little more dark purple on this one. There was a lot of fallout because I forgot to tap my brush. Don't forget to tap your brush, ladies. Alright, yeah, there we go. Pack a little bit more of that deep, beautiful purple there on the end. There we go. Then take my color switch again. And I'm going to wipe away. This is another Tattoo Junkie brush. Some of that fallout out from underneath my eye. There we go. Alright. Next up, I'm going to take blue sapphire, just for a little bit of fun, and take that and drag that from the inner corner to up there, wherever there may be. Just lightly dab, start right there, do little circles. There we go. So this is gonna have like a blue reflect to it. And I'm just gonna kind of blend that pink up into that. Yeah, no, I don't have any music. I need some music. All I got is radio, because my phone is usually where I play my music through, and I am using my phone to record. Do 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 do. I'll just sing to myself. All right. And then to top her off, because I like sparkles. I like sparkles. I'm going to take the Every Hue palette, and you know what? I think I'm going to do a little blue sparkle. So, because I got the pink and the purple, so why not do some blue? That's going to be, what is that called? Kaleidoscope, which is right here. Just going to take my nice clean finger and pop this like right in the middle. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Ooh, that looks really reflective on top of this purple. I think that was a very wise decision. Sorry. And again, I gotta bring up stuff higher because I have a little bit of a hooded lid. But you start down low and work your way up. That way you have somewhere to go, because if I started like all the way up here and I wanted to like smoke it out, then I'd wind up like all the way up past my eyebrows. Which, if that's what you want to do, you do you, but personally, not my kind of look. Heck yeah. So now it's got like that purple underneath it, so it's got like a very, very crazy shift. Alright, under eye. So under eye, I think I'm going to use, since I've been adding a little bit of the blue, I think I'm going to use 2 ColourPop I'm trying to look for the name because I don't know the names of these things, but Prance. ColourPop Prance. And I think I'm going to do that on the inner corner to about here. And then on the outer, I think I'm going to use Piggy Bank. These are their cream liners. They are absolutely fantastic. If anybody saw the video where I was having a really bad day on my dad's birthday, the reason I was crying green was because I had this on. Otherwise, it stays on, but like apparently if you cry, you're going to cry green. And I am barely pulling. Usually I don't, but I don't want wrinkles, right? Wrinkles are the enemy. Maybe. Alright. So, got that blue on the inner. And I'm going to do Piggy Bank on the outer, which matches the purples. Alright. We're almost there with the eyeballs. The eyeballs are almost done. Alright, so what do we want to drag down at the bottom? Do we want to get like super crazy? Let's get super crazy, because originally I said I was going to do green. Maybe we should just pop a little green like underneath here. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's do ColourPop. I accidentally stuck my brush in one of my glitters. So the glitters in this palette are like a very interesting, creamy kind of a thing. I don't know, it's hard to describe. But this palette is definitely worth it. Alright. Take this green and pop it underneath the eye. Okay, now I'm going to kind of be going like Joker, right? Like the purple and the green. Oh yes, pretty makeup face. I should definitely make that the thumbnail. That face right there. So I'm actually dipping into two of the greens. I'm actually doing this little green right here, which is dyed up and hot. So this one's like a shimmer and this one's like a flat green. Taking that all the way up and all the way out. Let's see. Maybe getting you closer might work better. There we go. All right. Also, this is the liner in the video previously, the silver liner that I use. It is the collaboration that Nikki Tutorials did with Profusion Cosmetics. It is like this liquid, like silver. Now, the foot on this is a little bit bigger and hard to work with, but if you, because the product is very liquidy, but if you scrape it off a little bit, it works perfectly fine for me. Since we did blue on the bottom, let's throw this across the room. Let's do some blue on the top. This is the other one. Looking for the names. It just says, oh, it just says blue. UV liner. So this stuff is actually UV reactive, and this one just says silver, so no special names. But is the Rest in Peace collection. And I kind of wipe off the excess. This is very, very liquidy. And it will probably get on your eyelashes. Actually, my eyelashes are clean so far. So that's kind of a shock. Going for another dip. Oh, we got some dripping almost. Do 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 do. Yeah, this stuff is fun. Like I said, it's UV reactive. I think I found it. It was like by accident. I didn't even know Nikki Tutorials like had done like a collaboration other than the makeup palette. I think I was like just walking down the aisle at, I can't even remember. Thank you. Do. This is so much brighter than what I usually do. But you know what? Why not? Let's go for it. I'm actually really crazy pleasantly surprised by the pink in the Juvia's palette. Juvia's Place palette. Yeah, I need to get another music source other than my phone. Now, sometimes what I'll do after I get the initial line on here, just get the base color and the shape down. And I will take black and kind of clean that up a little bit. Because like I said, I love this stuff. The color punch is like, as you can see on camera right now, like the color punch is like, see me. But it is a little difficult to work with because it is very, very runny. Very runny, but I love this stuff. If you can find it, I don't even know if it's available anymore because I did see it around Halloween time, but it's the Rest in Peace UV Neon Liners by Profusion that they collabed with Nikki Tutorials. Let that dry. It is very, very watery. You gotta let it dry, and I get some transfer occasionally. So my absolute favorite, I'm scared to do color liner, but they get so well together. I know, right? I never do colors. Like, I always gravitate towards, you know, the reds and the blacks and the silvers and, like, stuff like that. But, wow, I'm actually not mad at this. But it kind of matches my little skull dress. I never wear this either. I got it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wear that. That's going to be awesome. But then, you know, it has color, so I never pick it out of my wardrobe. And there's, like, a funky, like, lip on it. I don't know. I got this off Dress Lily, which I like Dress Lily overall, but occasionally they really, there's some funkiness going on there. I need to just get out my sewing machine and fix it. Basically, it's just that. I think it's just because it is actually a little bit too big, because I have the bad habit of ordering something like 4 times too big, because I'd rather it be too big than not fit. This eyeliner is Stila. Yes, it is a little bit on the pricey side. It is a waterproof eyeliner though, and it comes in 2 different ways. One, it has a mini tip, and the other one has the regular tip, and I can ugly cry, I can sleep, and I will wake up and my eyeliner will be perfect. So this is amazing for like cosplay or like, you know, 2020 when all of this, like, you know, even still into 2021 when crying just becomes the norm because of all the bad crap that's happening. This is the mini. It's got a very, very, very fine tip on it. And this is what I usually use for the end of my wangs. And then this is the regular tip. I actually think I'm going to use the regular tip. then lining it with the black liner just kind of also gives it like more of the wing shape. Yeah, no, I never do colorful. If you have been following my videos, you will notice most of the time it's reds, mauves, and blacks. Occasionally I do a rainbow, but not very often. There we go. Ba-doo, ba-doo. My wangs are cousins today, but I'm okay with that. Yeah, no, I fell in love with this liner, and it was so inexpensive. I think it was like 10 bucks, if that. But again, it is liquidy. It does have a learning curve. Like the first time I tried to use it, I wound up with like silver eyelashes and like crease. It was bad. But then I learned if you like just scrape a little bit off on the top. I know you're not supposed to do that with other stuff, right? Thank you. Oh, and I love the way the sparkle turned out. Like, that was the color pop. I went ahead and decided to pop on actually a blue sparkle. This palette is also worth it. Oh my goodness, I love this palette. I fell in love with this palette. The rest of the eye today was pretty much, it was Fade Into Hue and Juvia's Place. And then to finish off the corner, like I said, I always go to the Mulan palette. I don't care how many other highlighters I have. This one right here is just absolutely phenomenal. Then I'll just take my finger, because this is very, very buttery, very creamy, and just pop a little down right in the corner. In every video you see that I have a little pop of highlight in the corner, that's this. Absolutely 100%. And these palettes are just so affordable at ColourPop. And you're not sacrificing, you know, any kind of quality. It's just like, yeah. Only black and red makeup, but maybe it's time to start. Yes, try it. Because, yeah, I do the same thing. I, like, put myself in this little box, and it was always, like, a smoky black eye, or a smoky silver eye, or a smoky, like, occasionally, like, the greens, like, the deep greens, but it's always deep. But this, I am shocked at how much I love it. Like, so basically today I didn't know what I was doing, because this is an impromptu pop-on. And I was like, let's try this color, because I've never tried it. This pink is what this is. And then this purple is what this is. And then I topped it with that glitter. So in person, holy cow. I mean, this is not even picking up like the iridescent, like bluey pinky thing I got going on my eyeballs right now. Holy cow. Again, Juvia's Place. Mwah, good stuff. Good stuff. Absolutely love it. This was a gift actually from a friend of mine for my birthday. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. And then usually I leave my eyebrows alone. Occasionally I do them. If I do them, I just use a pencil and just like do little strokes to darken them up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Another one of my favorite eyeliners that stays on like crazy, which I don't even know, I haven't ordered from them in a while, is Stargazer. Crazy cheap. Their tattoo pins are like absolutely amazing. I've drawn complete like sleeves on people. Thank you. I'm glad you think so, because I wasn't quite sure. Like, if I go out in public, I think I might have been like, don't look at me. I'm bright. Brightness. Brightness danger. Alright, so. Lashes. This is another one. This eyelash. If you have already eyelashes, this I would recommend, because although you don't get the in some mascaras, this is bulletproof. It's waterproof. I can nasty cry in it. I can do whatever. This stuff ain't coming off. Absolutely not coming off. Not unless you want it to come off. And even then, occasionally, it takes me a couple days. So, I need to get another source of music. I need to get some more fake lashes too. I haven't had fake lashes in forever. Because I just have not had the budget. I mean, none of us have, right? COVID sucks. However, our Indianapolis show is happening. So if anybody is in the area, Indianapolis Oddities, we will be there. I do apologize that we did not make it to Tennessee, but with the move and everything that was going on, it just was not practical to try to get everything onto boards and you know, all the work that goes into having to yeah, I can't talk and do that. Having to go to a convention. So this is Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Lash Sensational. Yeah, Lash Sensational. Just make sure it's like got it split. Sensational. Yeah, I don't know, hard to explain, but this stuff is indeed waterproof. Yeah, fake lashes can be a little bit of a butt. I can get them on sometimes, and sometimes I'm just like, I just get sick of it. It's just. Now, I did try some of the magnetic lashes, which were by far easier, but I can't afford the Glamnetics, which are actually probably a lot better, so I got a cheapo version. They worked great for a little while, but then the magnet started, like, you could see the separation between my real eyelash and then the fake eyelash, which, nah, I can't do that. It bothered the like, I don't think anybody else saw it, but it bothered the poop out of me. Okay, so, face. I use Wet n Wild dual colored stick. This thing is a really good stick. It's really inexpensive. On one end you got your highlighter. On the other end you got your not highlighter. Words. My words. Now I put my contour underneath, and then I do a little bit of just like highlighting and bronzing on the top. So again, everybody's face is different, so do not copy me exactly, because you don't have the exact structure I have and you will wind up with a completely different result. But since I do have a little bit of a round face, I like to highlight the fact that I do actually have cheekbones. And again, since I'm so light colored, like light just bounces and like attacks people when I'm on camera. So I put a little bit just to kind of raise the cheek line on top of my actual cheekbone area. And then I put a little bit dock, like right down in here. Give me like a little indenture. There's already one there. I'm just kind of like highlighting it. And then, you know, let's all hide the wattle. You don't want the wattle, right? We've been told wattles are bad. And then I take my beauty blender. Now this one I didn't wet today because I did do the dew face and all that kind of stuff. So I just gave it a little squirt to get a little moist with my my MAC Fix-It. And then I take and I stroke backwards. That's what she said. With the dark under the chin. And then I just kind of bounce under the cheek, because I don't want it to totally go away, but I don't want it to be like so dark that it's obvious that I have something there. And then again on the cheeks, I just nicely bounce, just a little bounce, because sponges actually aren't blending. They are pretty much just like bouncing it into the skin. That's why these things are so amazing. Absolutely amazing. So foundation, I have two that I usually go to. One is the Uma Beauty. This is another African-American owned brand. I absolutely love this stuff. A little bit goes a really long way. So just be wary. And it's a full coverage. So if you have issues with like cake face, this might be a little bit overboard for you. The other one I go to if I am having a little issue with my face is MAC. This is the Nourishing Waterproof Foundation Longwear. This is the stuff I actually usually use for my cosplays and stuff like that. So you don't necessarily need this kind of strength you know, in like everyday life. So what I do, we're going to do an everyday life for you, is I take the smallest amount, like literally like a pea size, put it in between the two fingers, and then just apply, like if I need some, look at this, like my skin is going to vanish. Put it like where I need any kind of coverage, like there's a demon right there, let's cover it. Bye-bye, demon, your day is gone. I mean, it just disappears. Absolutely 100% disappears. This stuff is like absolutely insane. I think I got recommended to it by, I don't know if you have ever seen Nady or Poplux. I absolutely love him. Absolutely love him. If you haven't seen him, if you're having a bad day and you want to watch like a makeup tutorial or somebody just playing with makeup, 100% go check out Poplux. Right? It's perfect, right? This is actually not as expensive as MAC. And it's lasted me 3 times. I haven't gone to MAC in forever because, let's face it, MAC, you're going to spend a pretty penny. So I'm just covering up kind of the redness. A little bit of the redness. I think I got another demon right here. Let's cover that. Sayonara, demon. Yeah, no, I love the MAC, though. I love MAC products. And I got a little bit of redness on my forehead, so I'm just going to put a little bit up there. That way I don't have, like, full makeup face today. And then put a little tiny, whatever the residue on, and I just kind of wipe it around. Now, if I'm going for cosplay, I will use my beauty sponge and, like, just pack it on and give myself, like, you know, a flawless finish. But since I'm just doing promo videos today, I'm not going to pack it on that much. Okay, so this is going to sound funny, but I have, as I have stated like 3,000 times now, very, very pale skin. So I have MAC, which is the mineralized skin finish, which this stuff is really, really good stuff. But I also have to use a little bit of dead white face powder. That's how pale I am, you guys. So I will take the dead white face powder, which this is actually a compact. Oh, thank you. So what people don't know, compressed powder actually works better if you use a sponge of some sort. Using a local brand makeup, it was cheaper, but it is almost the same with MAC. Oh, nice. Always local. Support small business. You know I'm all about that. Support small business, you guys. And I know there's been, I know I've griped a lot. Like, I hate having to do internet sales because, you know, I don't know. Internet is so oversaturated, and I get it. People are home and bored and they're doing this as a hobby, but like, it is like so oversaturating the market right now and making it so difficult to like get seen. So, and then, oh yeah, so I take the dead white and I actually follow my cheekbone with it. As you can see, it's almost my identical color. So pale, which is crazy because I'm like a Heinz 47 mutt, like with the DNA. We can actually trace our line back. So I've got for sure Native American, a tiny amount of German, Irish, Scottish, and I can't remember what the other one was. But, I mean, I have Native American for sure. We traced the line. We actually have the names of our family that were, and what tribe they were from. They were Cherokee. But still, I am like the whitest white of the white. So I kind of use this as like a highlight because, again, I'm so pale that like highlights just don't work. So I put it like, you know, straight, goodness sakes, I'm not tired at all. Lengthen the jawbone for me because, again, as you can already kind of tell the difference, like the shape of the face, because I have a very, very, very round face. And then I will take the MAC, since I don't want a ton of coverage, and I will actually use the brush with my compact. So I'll like just swirl it around, and then do that like over the whole entire face. Or I will use the Laura Mercier. I love Laura Mercier powder. But again, it is expensive, and I usually only use that like when I'm actually going to conventions. Put a little down here. I don't know. I went off on a tangent. I'm not even sure if I got to the point or not. But yeah, no, support small business. Small business people. Come on now. again, I've had to move mine to internet, and I absolutely hate it. Like, you know, I had my year mapped out with conventions. I knew how much I was going to make for the year, how much I could reinvest in my business. And with internet, it's all over the place. Like, one week I could have 5 sales. One week I'll have no sales. One week I'll have like 2 sales. It's like so sporadic. Like, I really wasn't sure there for a while if Mirabelle's Menagerie was going to actually survive the transition to internet. But luckily, stuff's opened back up. So let's hope it's a feeding frenzy. Please. So for highlights underneath, I usually use the Instant Age Rewind. And I know you see everybody doing this and this and this, but what I usually do is just highlight just the corners because you want the light to bounce off of that. And then I will take the Beauty Blender and blend that out. And I do not bake because that can also bounce light in a way that you don't want. So then I usually take the Laura Mercier powder. I cannot afford a big one, so I got a small one. And just do a little bit over here. Because I don't want a cake underneath there, and a little bit right there just to kind of set it and put it into place. And then I love this stuff. This is another inexpensive. It's again from Tattoo Junkie, if I can open it. This is Space Dust. And we'll take a little bit of this and go up. Again, you're not probably going to be able to see my highlight very well because of how white I am. I've tried to turn the light down. I've tried to turn it up. Tried to turn it off. Let's see. You can kind of see it with it off. A little bit. But you'll see it if you watch my video. I will be putting up more videos, some fresh stuff. I know I've kind of been recycling here lately because things have been kind of crazy here. Then I have my bronzer. This stuff is amazing. It's butter bronzer. Who did this? Light bronze. I don't know. Maybe it's... Oh, butter bronzer is the name of it, though. Physician's Formula. There we go. There's the name. This stuff... Now, you aren't going to like it if you don't like smells in your makeup, because this smells like coconut and like right? Oh my gosh. I love this stuff. I don't know if you've ever tanned or smelled tanning lotion, the like coconut tanning lotion. That's what this smells like, and I absolutely adore it. Like, it is absolutely fantastic. Plus, this bronzer is light enough that it's not going to make it look like I have bruises all over my face. So I, again, take a little bit and I just do like the hairline right over here. Kind of helps lessen the whitening effect of lights. And then I'll take a little bit again. And this one I kind of pull back because that will pull my cheek back. And also take some of the whitening effect off. I need to get better lights eventually. Right? I absolutely love it when makeup smells like stuff. I know some people are very sensitive and hate it. Well, it depends on the stuff too. Like, I don't like the old lady rose scent, which some things tend to smell like. But I like a light, like naturally rose scent. Coconut. I'm just going to sit here and huff my makeup for a minute. Ugh, I love it. And I cannot help myself. Too Faced Cosmetics. Oh, their chocolate palette. I really just want to like lick the palette. I'm not going to, but I really, really love this palette. Alright, so for an extra little glaze on my cheeky cheeks, since I got all this color going on, let's go with Ultraviolet in the Pyramid Cosmetics. And you will see this again when I do my actual videos, because I can adjust the saturation. I know how to do some of this stuff on videos. Now, I don't put filters on my videos simply because I want you to see what the product actually looks like, so you're not getting, like, you don't wind up with something that you didn't want. Like, that is just shiesty. Another Lunatic Cosmetics, babe. That's another one. Their stuff, their loose pigments are actually reasonable in price. I found these guys. I was at Scarefest. And their white is like a titanium white. I also use it sometimes like under the brow bone. You know what? We'll just go in with it under the brow bone and you'll see what I'm saying. Look at that. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Like, you can see that in space now. And all I did was spray my brush with a little Fix-It and then dip it into the Lunatic's Cosmetic. Lunatic Cosmetic. And then just barely tapped it on there. And now you can see my brows up in space. Guess I better make the other side match. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why sometimes I also use it as like a highlighter. Because again, not a lot shows up on my pasty butt. Colored Rain is another really good one. They are very good on prices. Yeah, no, like, wow is all I gotta say about that. And like, again, this is even on me, and you can see how much this, I'm whitening everything out, and you can actually see the difference between this and my skin. Let's see what it looks like off. Yeah, it's hard to see, but yeah. Oh yeah. This is the craziest white I've ever found in my entire life. Let's check the name. And I found it at Scarefest when I was vending. Again, they're a small indie brand because, you know, indie brand, small businesses, support. Montstar Chromatic Silk Loose Eyeshadow Pigment. I don't know if they still carry it because, again, that was like 3 years ago. Maybe 4. Somewhere around in there. But I would definitely highly recommend go check out Lunatic's Cosmetics. Now, their palettes are a little bit expensive, and I can't afford them, but they are fun, and they're like monster shapes. And they have like an Elvira palette that is absolutely phenomenal. Alright, so next is lippies. Now, normally I would have the brand here, but I'll check it. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. They might. They're a little bit, they've gotten a little bit of a bigger following, so they are still an indie brand, but they're big enough now that I think maybe they will ship other places. But yeah, type in Lunatic Cosmetics. Absolutely fantastic. I was just lucky enough to be able to get them local, and actually I think I probably got it cheaper because it was back before a lot of people knew who Lunatic Cosmetics was. I hope you can, because holy cow, absolutely amazing. You know what? If this show, April, goes incredibly well and we can reach 3,000 followers on here, I think I might do another giveaway, and maybe I'll add some makeup to go with some of the jewelry. What do you think? I think that would be absolutely fantastic because, dude, I would love to just give away some Lunatic Cosmetics because it's cheap. It's inexpensive enough that I would be able to do that without like busting the budget. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if this all goes well. All right, so lips. Let's do a purple lip today since we are doing purple everything else. Maybe a little pink ombre. What do we think? So I'm going to be using lip paint. And of course, Tattoo Junkie, again, I absolutely love this brand. Their lip stuff is absolutely bulletproof. Just gonna do, got a message. Now, usually I line with a little bit of black and then work it out, but today I think we're just gonna stick with a bright, colorful theme. Normally I do a lip scrub before doing my lips, but this is just for promo videos, so we'll just do it this way. And this lip gloss, holy cow! You're gonna see this lip gloss is absolutely insane. Now, with these guys, you do gotta shake it a little bit because it does have a tendency to separate. It happens. Right? I love doing giveaways. I love it. I love it. Love it. As a matter of fact, I started my business. It'll be 6 years. I still got to look up the exact date when I first launched. But I started this brand because I used to just make things and do things and like just give them away. But then unfortunately, I met with some hard times due to some hard decisions and some stuff that happened, life or whatever. And my friends actually just helped me and suggested that I go ahead and just make this stuff and sell it because it's amazing. As a matter of fact, most of the time they try to give me money for the stuff that I make for them. And yeah, that's how Maribel's got started. And, you know, when I started getting on the convention scene, you know, things just turned around. I was able to keep our roof over our head and like pay off some bills and stuff. And as if you've seen my videos, you know that like with losing my conventions and my income, we did in fact actually lose a house. But you know what? It was a good fight. I fought. Like every time I see a post that somebody loves something but can't afford it, I'm just like, give me your address. Let me just send you stuff because you need it. Because you deserve it. Everybody deserves a little pampering sometimes, right? And in this economy, I know it's hard to pamper oneself. Yay, thank you. You have no idea what it means to me. I suffer from anxiety and depression. And again, with sales being all over the place, sometimes I'm just like, I'm just not going to do Maribel's Menagerie anymore. It's just not worth it. Like, people don't care. Like, I don't matter. Like, you know, all the things anxiety and depression tell you. And like, there has been so many times I've wanted to just like give up and just crawl into a hole since COVID happened. But thank you so much for being on here and participating. It means the world to me. The isolation, you know. I'm not a people person by any means because I have social anxiety, but I also don't like being alone, if that makes sense. So conventions kind of forced me to get out there and be with people, and like the reception that I get at conventions like helps me, you know, used to help me keep going. Uh Usually I take out my lip ring too. I just didn't think about it. Uh but you know, isolation, no conventions, there really has been days when I'm like, hey, you know, I'm not selling, my small business isn't taking off. Maybe I should just stop. Maybe my time has passed. And I don't want to knock other people or sound like a snot, but like some of these small hobby businesses, like they have other jobs and they're just doing this because they love it and everything. And like some of these people who are doing resin now, it's great. I'm glad you're following your passion, but when you sell this stuff like for $5, like you're not making a profit. I know you're not making a profit, and then nobody's gonna buy from other people. So like it like drops the like, you know, price line, which makes it really difficult for us businesses that we're all established. I can't compete with those prices. I just can't. Like, it's an unfortunate thing. Again, I would love to give my products away, and I try to keep my prices like literally on several of my pieces. I'd be lucky if I made $5 off it, and that is the truth of the matter. The economy is crap, and like, yeah, you know, don't want to go on her for preach. All right, so yeah, this is the purple lipstick. Let's check out the name. I don't know the name of anything. Lip Paint Gifted. And it's a really deep, dark purple. I love, love, love. I cannot say enough about Tattoo Junkie. And it's kiss proof. It just like stays on, and it doesn't, I haven't had any problems with it like drying down to the point where like, you know, I feel like my lips are going to crack off. But like, again, everybody's body chemistry is different. So, but I do love the brand, and I definitely suggest trying it because again, it's cheap enough that you can. And then this is the lip gloss. And you've seen this in videos and you just didn't know it. This is also, it's Glitter Lava lip gloss. And it's again, Tattoo Junkie. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Like, the thing is bouncing off. But this is an extremely crazy lip gloss you're going to see. Look at that. Lip gloss, no lip gloss. I know, right? Same way with people. Yeah, yeah. For sure. Nice. Nice. See? Yes, go you. Go you. If I had another local brand that I could get good products at, I do, again, Lunatic Cosmetics was local at the time. Tattoo Junkie. If I can't get local, I definitely am going for indie brands. Indie brands are my favorite. I know ColourPop's not an indie brand, and I know I do love ColourPop, but I do my best to get indie brands when I can. I mean, look at that. So stunning. Absolutely stunning. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think that's... Oh, what did I... Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. I think I'm ready for my close-up Mr. Demir, possibly. Oh, yeah, actually. Ooh, let's go a step further. Let's go ahead and paint my eyelashes. Now, this stuff does not always show up because this is the light purple. I have a dark purple, but I can't find it. And this is another affordable brand. Unfortunately, not local or indie. It's the NYX. Now, there is a local brand or indie brand that I think does these mascara paints that I'd love to get my hands... Yeah, I don't think it's going to show very well at all because it's just so light. You can kind of see it. I also like to use these in my eyebrows. Actually, do we want to do purple brows today, maybe? What do you think? Why not? I gotta figure out what product I want to, like, products I want to do with this color palette I got going on. There you go. Purple brows. Oh, I'm so excited for the convention. I'm excited and scared because Corona is still there, and I don't... That's the issue I'm also having right now. Like, I don't want to encourage people to go out and, like, be in large groups because I do respect the fact that Corona took a few of my friends' lives. I know a best friend of mine, like, his mom, like, barely escaped with her life, but at the same time, like, with the vaccines and stuff, and I need to get back on the circuit if I want to keep Maribel's alive. Like, I'm just completely torn. That's part of the reason I haven't been advertising as much like I usually do for the convention that's coming up, because I don't know. It's a moral dilemma. However, they are taking precautions. I do know that they are only letting X amount of people in. You have to wear your mask, and I know I doubled down on a mask, and I even wear a shield because I'm in the high risk category because I have chronic illness. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I like that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a conundrum. Like, I want you to come out. I want my business to survive, but I also don't want anybody to get hurt to keep my business alive, if you know what I mean. I just wish the internet was going better, because then I'd probably just forego conventions this season and come back later. But, with the vaccine out, things are going to get better. So we'll see. And as long as they take proper precautions. Now, I will tell you this much right now. If they are not taking proper precautions and I feel like it's an unsafe environment for people, I will say something. I don't need money bad enough to kill people. You know what I mean? Just putting on a little bit more highlight. There we go. So I'm ready to shoot some promo videos. My hair kind of looks funky, but that's fine. Nobody cares. I'm just showing you my products, my goodies. I got a lot of new stuff in the works. I actually just finished again, the ring light. I hate and love the ring light at the same time. Finished this commission piece. That is a real praying mantis. My friend breeds them, and this little guy died, so failure to thrive sometimes happens, and when that does happen, usually I'll do a little something with these for my friend. Her friend actually is the one who commissioned it, so it's a friend and a friend, but same thing. this little guy just got finished too. This is actually a rhino iguana shed, which is another thing I need to promote. I met this guy, his name is Joe. He has a program on YouTube called The Reptile Room. And he fell in love with one of my pieces, and we started doing like collaborations ever since. So I get his sheds and stuff, and I know where the animals are. I know how well they're kept. And we have a good rapport, so I, can bring this to you and you guys can see the babies that the sheds come off of, which I absolutely love being able to, give that to, aside from my babies that also do sheds. I also found this little baby, little hand, and there's a video up on YouTube if you want to go check it out on Reptile Room, of me finding one of the sheds, that a piece you're going to see hopefully here pretty soon. It's actually cooking right now. I've got a lot of new stuff that I hopefully will be getting out. My Damn It dolls are in progress. I sold those at Terrortown and they did really well. Terrortown here in Ohio, I actually have a brick and mortar shop out there. It's absolutely amazing. Williamsburg, Ohio. So if you are, again, in the area, it's like a Renaissance festival for those who absolutely love like horror and haunted houses. There's shops galore there. There's apothecary. There's my shop, which is jewelry. There's oddities. There's like a haunted trail that you can go on. There's a chocolate shop that is to die for. And these are all local, all small businesses. So that is just like absolutely, absolutely awesome. I know, I'm so excited for Terrortown this year. I cannot wait. With the vaccine, this is a wide open space. So like I said, it's Ren Fair for her lovers. So there's plenty of room to social distance. And again, I have a sign up on my shop, like, please wear your mask if you come in my shop. So, and last year we didn't have, knock on wood, any instances of anybody getting sick that I am aware of. So, and that was during like the heat of the pandemic. Okay, thank you, hon. Thank you for participating. I look forward to seeing more of your content as well. Have a great day. But yeah, I'm gonna try. You too. You too. I do my best to hydrate. Oh, shoot. But yeah, Terrortown, y'all. Woo, woo. So excited. Cannot wait for Terrortown this year. A lot of new changes are going to be happening to the shop too, so hopefully anyway. I need to get it insulated, which was an issue I had last year because they stuck me in a different shop than I was the previous year. And then we're going to be moving the I can fling things across the room like nobody's business. We're going to be moving the counter, hopefully, so we can get some more room and it's a little bit better off. But the look is done. I need to start getting my videos prepared, or start getting my stuff prepared to start doing the promo videos. But thank you all so much for joining me today. I love you all so much. Stay safe, and yeah, I look forward to seeing your guys' content, and thank you so much for sharing and loving mine. Don't forget, I also am on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube if you'd like a more in-depth look at Mirabelle's Menagerie. Mwah!